Good morning. It's another tumultuous day in American politics as President Donald Trump faces significant setbacks from the Supreme Court of the United States. In a series of rulings, the highest court has delivered not one, not two, but three major blows to President Trump in a single day, marking a challenging moment for the current administration. First, Trump has been ordered to pay substantial damages in a high-profile legal case. The court rejected Trump's efforts to evade a $5 million compensation to journalist E. Jean Carroll. Carroll alleges the president sexually assaulted her in a New York luxury department store's dressing room in 1996, and a lower court had previously sided with her. Trump's plea to overturn the decision was dismissed by the Supreme Court, which declined to take up the appeal. Trump, visibly frustrated, accused his opponents of weaponizing the judiciary against him, even as he strategically deploys legal challenges against his adversaries. In a related ruling, the Supreme Court dealt a decisive blow to Trump's attempts to reshape economic policy by removing Lisa Cook from the Federal Reserve Board. The narrow 5-4 decision emphasizes that the president cannot dismiss Federal Reserve officials arbitrarily or without cause. This strengthens the principle of an independent Federal Reserve, suggesting that economic decisions should remain insulated from political pressures, a stance firmly reiterated by Cook. President Trump had pushed for board changes in pursuit of loosening monetary policy, particularly criticizing Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, although recent fraud investigations against Powell have been abandoned. However, Trump did secure a minor victory. The court sided with him in the removal of Rebecca Slaughter from the Federal Trade Commission, affirming the president's authority to dismiss executive branch officials carrying out presidential authority with a 6-3 majority. This signals a complex landscape for Trump's approach to political appointments and dismissals. Lastly, a major legislative dispute over mail-in ballots from Mississippi finds Trump's Republicans on the losing end. With a tight 5-4 decision, the court upheld the state's law allowing ballots postmarked by Election Day to be counted if received within 5 business days, signaling potential implications as the United States gears up for congressional midterms. Despite President Trump's persistent claims that mail-in voting facilitates election fraud, a claim lacking substantiated proof, this ruling stands as a critical decision for upcoming elections, challenging Trump's efforts to restrict postal voting nationwide. As Trump anticipates the Supreme Court's upcoming decisions, including ones impacting birthright citizenship, the future legal landscape remains uncertain. Notably, 6 of the 9 Supreme Court justices hold conservative views, 3 of whom were appointed by Trump himself. Despite this, his administration has not been immune to adverse rulings by the court, as seen with previous determinations against his trade policies and deportation directives. Stay with us for further updates on this evolving story. If this story matters to you, hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss the German perspective. Now tell me, what's your take? Drop it in the comments.